Hey, and welcome back to D&D. Today, I promise, we're finishing up our email content, so our email copies, and everything related to them. Basically, after this episode, your emails will be 100% ready for sending. So now you may be asking yourself, well, we included personalization, we are mindful of spam filters, so what's left? And while it's true that we've taken care of excess HTML code in your email copy, let me ask you, when is the last time that you've taken a look at your email signature? After all, it's often hidden in the darkest corners of your email client settings. So, yes, this episode is all about email signatures and how they can affect deliverability. Because they can. Big time. And so, for this next part of our mountain climb, it's time to enter the signature cave. It's an old, desolate place, a small hole inside the mountain that can act as a shortcut towards the peak. Of course, as with any shortcut, you can take the long way around, which in this case means either leaving your signature untouched, which can actually lower your deliverability, or not using any signature at all, which on the other hand can make it less likely for prospects to reply to you, as you lose probably the most personal aspect of an email, right? So if you still want the best deliverability in the whole wide world, you have to go inside the signature cave. But what's inside? What sort of obstacles can you expect while crafting the perfect email signature? Well, let's go through it step by step. Firstly, there's the possibility or the urge to just go with the plain text signature. And while this is a perfectly valid option and actually is recommended while you're recovering your sender reputation, it turns out that most cold email senders want to use their business signature, which includes their photo, social media links, etc. All those things, of course, require some amount of HTML code embedded in your signature, too much of which, as we've discussed previously, can trigger spam filters and, in turn, lower deliverability. After all, a signature is just the last part of your email copy, and not a totally separate entity. Okay, now that that's clear, let's go over your options. Firstly, if you already have a signature attached to your emails, go to your email client or to your email automation software of choice and find a field that allows you to change this signature. There should be a button that allows you to see how it looks in HTML form, and this will show you how machines perceive your signature. If the actual HTML code is messy and takes up more space than the plain text, it may trigger spam filters. So right there, you should already be able to delete some of it and basically make your signature lighter. That's your first option. But if you don't have the expertise or a web developer sitting next to you, it may be daunting to alter HTML. So you can also just delete everything and start anew. That's your second option. And here's how. So secondly, if you find yourself without a signature and you do want to have one, I recommend using a reputable, deliverability-focused signature generator. It should, in theory, limit the HTML to the absolute minimum while giving your signature all the features you specify. Even if you are a web developer, it can save you a lot of time. So my favorite generator is of course Woodpecker email signatures. If you follow the steps, you can create a unique, well-optimized, and repeatable email signature for you and all your colleagues. I'll leave a link to this tool in the description, along with a bunch of tutorials. It's really the secret sauce when it comes to this topic, so definitely give it a try. So no matter how you entered the cave, no matter how quickly you went, or which way, at the end you should emerge victorious and, more importantly, alive, with a new email signature optimized for deliverability and closer to the peak of the mountain than ever before. The shortcut worked. With that, we can finally get to sending your campaign. Good work, everyone. We're just a step away from the peak, a step away from perfect email deliverability. We're almost done. Hold on though, don't send out your campaign yet, because I'll help you with that as well in the next episode. And then all of your messages will be done and delivered. So, see you then.